As you can see, like, see how the curls are starting to get? I did try to go in. I have finger combed her. Hey guys, it's Weezy, the Sexy Grandma 2K, and I'm coming at you today with a new wig review. So, the unit that I'm going to be reviewing for you today was sent over to us by our friends at Outre. So shout out to you, Outre, for sending this over for us to review. You guys, this is a unit from the Perfect Hairline. She is a 13x6 lace frontal. I have her in the color DR2, creamy toffee. It is a synthetic unit. Let me pause right there real quick. I had somebody mention in the comments that I never tell you guys if the units are synthetic or human hair, and I just assumed that you knew by the brands that I'm reviewing that it's synthetic, because I don't do human hair units very much on my channel at all. Matter of fact, I think I've only done one ever. But I will start letting you know that it is a synthetic unit. So shout out to you, Weezy, for letting me know to be a little more clear. So, synthetic unit, Outre, Perfect Hairline, bam, promise. I'm going to get Miss Promise to unbox. We'll take a look at her cap construction. Going to get her styled up and come back and we'll talk about all the tea. All right, guys? All right, so let go.
It was all a big mistake, never meant to miss the date. I was caught up with my friends, I forgot that we had plans. So the roses on the floor and found the champagne by the door. All my favorite things, they were there except for you. You were gone. Now I'm here all alone, and I really wish you'd just pick up your phone. Called you like 1,000 times, you saw my name and hit decline. Pick up, pick up. Told you once, I'll tell you twice, baby, I apologize. So pick up your life. Every text I sent was read, so I know that you ain't dead. If you just let me explain, we can minimize the pain. So you're posting on the gram, I even tried to call your fam. All the things I would say just to make it up to you, but you're gone. Now I'm here all alone, and I really wish you'd just pick up your phone. Called you like 1,000 times, you saw my name and hit decline. Pick up, pick up. Told you once, I'll tell you twice, baby, I apologize. So pick up your life. All the things I would say just to make it up to you, but you're gone. Now I'm here all alone, and I really wish you'd just pick up your phone. Called you like 1,000 times, you saw my name and hit decline. Pick up, pick up. Told you once, I'll tell you twice, baby, I apologize. So pick up your line. Pick up your line. It was all a big mistake, never meant to miss the date. I was caught up with my friends, I forgot that we had plans. So the roses on the floor and found the champagne by the door.
Okay, y'all, let's talk about her. Oh, this thing. Okay, so this is Outre's perfect hairline. Her name is Promise 26 inches. And I love how Outre is now putting the length of the wig on the description cards. So that's nice. So now you don't have to guess anymore, sis. So she is a transparent lace. No plucking required, and it is HD transparent lace is what it says. She's heat safe up to 400 degrees, and I do have her in the DR2 creamy toffee. She's a 13x6 lace frontal. And it says that she has a gradual hairline, a pre-plucked hairline, and baby hairs were included. And also, Outre's been kind of trying to contour their hairline a bit. It says that this is what you really get. See how it's kind of contoured on that side? And I kind of actually spoke to that on a collab that I have coming up. So I will leave a link to it up here. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not sure. I think this video will drop before the collab. So stay tuned for it. But yeah, we're going to talk about this here. Comes pre-attached with a pre-attached elastic band and a pre-plucked hairline and heat styling friendly. So the model is wearing the color on here DR2 creamy toffee that I have, as well as the DR2, this is the ginger brown. I'm sure it's the DR2, the DRFF red velvet. That's what that looked like, the red velvet one. That's really pretty. I wish I would have got that color. But okay, so let me give you my thoughts on her. Y'all, this wig is so freaking pretty. I was kind of on the fence. I didn't know if I was going to really like her or not. Because one, I don't like how in the middle part, how they got her looking kind of humpy. And I just thought that the curls were going to be all like out of control. So we're going to come back and talk about these curls. But I really like this wig, you guys. I would say that it is big head friendly because I feel like I have a lot of space in here. It was definitely ear to ear on me. I did go in and I kind of cut some of the ear I cut it back on the ear so that it would lay, my lace is lifting right there, but so that it would lay flatter because it actually came down to here. So if you have a larger head, it's not going to be a problem because you got plenty of lace to work with. Hold on, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I threw it in the garbage. But see, this is how much that I had cut off of extra lace that went from ear to ear. So I cut 2 pieces off. That one piece on the right and one piece on the left. So definitely big head friendly. Okay, she does have that wide elastic band in her and it works just fine. I definitely think you would be able to wear this glueless if you wanted to. I did go ahead and glue her down, but with that wide band, it's actually one that kind of, it does fit. So, and I don't feel like I have a headache or like it's pulling too hard or whatever. I didn't get a lot of shedding, you guys. I mean, I get a little like strand here and there, but so far I haven't gotten a lot. I did not comb her and I'm just kind of on the fence. I don't know if I should comb her or not because I do think that once I comb her, this curl pattern is just going to be bye. I don't know that it's going to look that great, y'all, but as you can see, like, see how the curls are starting to get. I did try to go in, I had finger combed her and it kind of pulled the curls apart. So that's why I said I don't think I should put a comb in her. But I did try to spray her with some water to try to get her to bounce back to like this. And I think that if you do that, I want to try to do this side with you guys. I think if you do it, it will bounce back, but you're going to have to leave it alone and let it dry first. Because I sprayed it with water, but then I kept finger combing it, if you know what I mean. So let me take some water real quick. And you guys, if you don't have one of these spray bottles and you're a wig wearer, I don't know what you're doing with your life, sis. Go in that description box, hit the my Amazon storefront, and these are listed on my storefront in case you want to purchase. Everything that I use for laying my wigs, I definitely have listed on my storefront. So you could get it real easy, any of the products that you need. Okay, and see what I mean? Like if you spray it, it does bounce back, but then I think, and I am getting some shedding, you guys. Here's, I don't even know if y'all can see that, but that's about how much I've gotten so far. But like I said, I did cut through the knots on the lace, trimming it back on my ear, so it could be from that. But yeah, I think if you spray it down, see how those curls are coming back? But don't start finger combing it while it's wet. Just leave it be and let it dry. Because that's where I went wrong on this side. So kind of spray it. Pull it through of like how you want it to be. Where you want it to fall. And then just leave it alone and let it dry. And then it's going to, oh, that looks so pretty. Y'all see that? A little more shedding. So, yeah, do it like that and then just leave it alone. Let it dry. Don't pull through it anymore. But oh my God, y'all, I tried to do a little style for y'all. I tried to do 2 little braids and then I twisted the middle and I put it in a little ponytail there. Yeah. I was trying to do this style right here on the stock card, but I was scared of messing up the curls, so I wasn't really pulling it and getting it all, you know, as neat as this is. So this is what she came up with. That's what we're gonna roll with, because I'm not messing up my curls. But look at that. This wig is gorgeous. This color. Look at the color. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Look at the highlights in it. I have never done a wig, I don't think, in this creamy toffee. I've done like creamy mocha, but never creamy toffee. So I don't know if this is a new color for Outre or what, but y'all know how they be on these color blends, y'all. Y'all know how they roll. They got that game and gone. But I'm just basically at this point just rambling because I absolutely love this wig. I love that it's the 13x6 lace frontal. It gives you styling options to do a right side, a left side, middle part, and then other little styles that you want to do with it. I think this is going to be really cute for quite some time. And I did go in and I did fool with the baby hairs. So, you know, I did trim them down a little too. So you can definitely do your baby hairs, or you can do no baby hairs if you prefer that. But this wig is absolutely cute and I love it. I went in also, you guys, let me just tell you this. I'll be seeing Kai Rashawn do this. She uses her Juvia's Place foundation. And I went in with the color Cameroon. And I feel like that's still, I used this color for the foundation. And then I got a darker one called Sokoto that I use for contouring. I just want to see what it looks like if I go on top with this Komodo, because I still feel like that's kind of light. But I don't know if this Komodo is going to be perfect or if it's going to be too dark. Oh, wow. I think that's perfect. So I guess I'm going to need to do the, dang y'all, what's this called again? Sokoto from Juvia's Place Foundation. Sokoto. So yeah, that looks even nicer. Let me see if I can get closer so you guys can see. Wow. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it for me. This is a winner chicken dinner. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the absolute best wig I've ever had, I'm going to give this one I want to say a 9, but I really can't tell you why I'm taking a point away. So with that said, I think I'm going to give it a 10 because this thing is gorgeous. Maybe just the curls, because the curls are just kind of all over the place doing their own kind of thing, but they are kind of cute. But I just feel like you can't do anything with them. You got to just let them be. So maybe that's why I'm a girl. How about we just give it a 9.5? That part. All right, 9.5. I do like it, and I hope this review was thorough enough for you. Girl, I don't know what I'm saying no more. Anyway, you guys be blessed, and I absolutely adore you all. Thank you for all your support, your love, your kind words, just everything for hanging with me. I really, and I try to tell you guys often, but I really, from the bottom of my heart, really do appreciate you guys sharing your time with me. All right, be blessed, and remember, sis, what I always say, to show somebody a little piece of heaven today. This is Weezy, the sexy grandma 2K, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye! If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, turn your notification bell on so you don't miss out on any of my content. All right, guys, love you.
It was all a big mistake, never meant to miss the date. I was caught up with my friends, I forgot that we had plans. So the roses on the floor and found the champagne by the door. All my favorite things, they were there except for you. You were gone. Now I'm here all alone, and I really wish you just